The fakeover versus the faker should be next. I'll explain why.
Push the weight enough flex. The live is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. You know, I do these memes because they're funny, number one. But number two, what makes it funny is that there's truth behind a lot of it. Soak this in. The fakeover versus the faker. I'll say it again. The fakeover versus the faker. Drew, why you so hard on Teofimo Lopez? Well, because he's a liar. He's a liar. And I did support this guy once upon a time until he started behaving strange. The last straw was about a week ago. He was doing an interview and he referred to Devin Haney fans. F Devin Haney and F his fans and words. F the world, right? F the world. All right, cool. I don't like using the term fan because that's short for fanatic. I'm not a fanatic of anybody. Fanatics are crazy. But I know you say fan for short. I get it. I like to use the word supporter. I try and get away from the term fan. I support the Haneys. I support Bill Haney's grind. I support Devin Haney's grind. I support them. Teofimo, I supported you. As a supporter of the sport of boxing, some of you athletes make it impossible for us to remain fans. A fanatic will justify your moves regardless of how bad it is. I'm not built that way. I never was. Never was. I support you until you do something that's out of line. You beat Lomachenko. I picked you to beat him and you did. You almost blew it at the end, but you beat him. And I said, man, he got one more to go. I'm proud of the kid. And what did you do? I'm undisputed. And I knew something was up when you asked. I knew something was up when Lomachenko asked for a franchise status rather than defend the real WBC strap that he had. He gave it to Devin Haney. I said, what's up with that? This franchise thing, this is the new thing? It doesn't make any sense. Not transferable. Oh, okay, so now he can go up and down and he's a champion forever. I guess that's the play. No. Tio goes to ask Mauricio Suleiman, can I get that if I beat him? He said, sure. I said, now they changed the rules right in front of us in real time. Change the rules. Uh-oh. He beat Lomachenko for it. Then he starts running around saying he's undisputed. No, you're not. No, you're not. You never were. You was linked to Devin Haney forever. He's running up on you in the streets in real time. Told Devin Haney, oh, I'm surprised you ain't got the WBC strap with you right now. But you show up to Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez with all of your hardware. Double talk. You call Deontay Wilder a bitch and you tell it to his face if he was in front of you. He's making excuses. I'm just reading that you had a shoulder or a hand injury or something. Now you say, what did you say? You saying that your elbow was hurt before the Kambosos fight? That was the injury you was talking about? How about this? Your ego was hurt. How about this? Your heart is hurt. Because now I'm hearing that your girl left you. Is there any truth to that? I'm not being mean. These are things that are coming out. I don't know what's true or what's not. But I'm hearing excuses. Is anybody calling you the B word? Huh? For making excuses? Anyone holding you accountable for making excuses? The fake over. That's what it is. Now you messed around and lost to a guy in Kambosos that wasn't on anybody's radar. This guy was a big underdog. And no disrespect to him, but no one was checking for him over here. That's the truth. And he came over here, overnight rock star. Hopefully he keeps his word. He says, you know what? If Devin Haney gets past Jojo Diaz, hopefully he does. Boom, we got an undisputed matchup. Something that you refuse to do. It's not that you couldn't do it, you refuse to do it. Fake over indeed. And now we're hearing all these excuses. Your dad talking about, hey man, we got two more events. We got two more events with Top Rank. Did he say 2 pay-per-views? I didn't research that. Did he say that? With Top Rank? Who are you fighting on pay-per-view that's pay-per-view worthy? Are you going to duck Lomachenko? With how you're moving, the only way to get back in the good graces would be against Lomachenko. But how you're moving, I don't think you do that. Although that should be next, I don't think you do that. I think you duck him and say, yo, look, we beat him already. We're moving on to bigger and better things. Josh Taylor's paying you no mind at 140. So, since Ryan Garcia wants to open up his damn mouth, y'all need to fight. How about that? I don't think you'll fight Lomachenko. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. But I don't think you'll fight Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko will stop you this time because he ain't going to wait till round 6 to throw a goddamn punch. He's going to start from round 1 and he might stop you between 6 and 7. That's just my opinion. The man's on a warpath. That's just my opinion. But since I don't believe you'll take that work, I think you should take Ryan Garcia's work. Ryan Garcia opens up his mouth. He got Oscar De La Hoya talking about, hey, Kambosos, why not Ryan Garcia? He's here. Ryan Garcia has done what? Come back off the canvas to beat Luke Campbell? Fine. What else has he done? Oh, I'm sorry. He fought Manny Pacquiao. That fight didn't happen, right? That fight didn't happen, right? Oh, yeah. He was gonna fight Devin Haney. That fight didn't happen, right? Oh, my bad. He was supposed to fight Tank and knock him out. That's what he told Mike Tyson. Did I miss that fight? That fight happened? So let me see. Pacquiao, Tank, Devin. No one's knocking on Linares' door. All of these are fights that are accessible to you. Another marketing scheme. Ryan Garcia is the missing member of Menudo. He's going to resurrect the band. I'm kidding, but I'm not. But I am. But seriously, guys, this is the fight that needs to be next. Ryan Garcia doesn't need to be entertaining. Kambosos don't need to be. No one with belts should be entertaining Ryan Garcia. He's nobody. He's a depressed wreck that got Twitter fingers. And here he go again. Get well soon, chump, faker. What you need to do is meet Teofimo Lopez at 138 pounds because that's what he tried to drag Josh Taylor to. 137, 138, not the full 140. By the way, let me remind y'all, Devin Haney was never in the play for Teofimo Lopez. That was one big pump fake. The plan was to beat Kambosos, get rid of those titles, and move up and face Josh Taylor. Carriage before the horse. Now you got nothing. You wasn't in the big theater in Madison Square Garden. You was next door in the small spot. And I just read that you was doing monkey flips at the end of the fight in an empty Hulu theater as if you won. The difference is the cameras wasn't rolling and people were looking at you like, hey man, you ain't win. F that, I'm still gonna do this cartwheel. He did the monkey flip, come on man. I heard you stuck the landing, but nobody was there to see it. So whatever you got going on in your personal life, get it together. This is life. You're a fighter. You're pretty good in the ring, but are you a fighter in here? Canelo Alvarez, I heard his brother was kidnapped. He had to pay some bread to get his brother back, and he still had a fight coming up. Floyd Mayweather had a shitload of issues before a lot of fights. Going to jail before he fought Miguel Cotto. Right after that Cotto fight, he had served some time. Right before the Maidana fight, I heard Miss Jones aborted twins. She was pregnant with twins. And she put a case out on him, saying he was whooping her ass. He still in there, had to fight Madonna twice and won. Teofimo Lopez, you going through something with your lady? Get it together, man. Get it together, man. Get it together. No men in your family put you up on game. I'm sorry. I heard they tried to tell you, leave that girl alone. That was the game right there. Maybe you should have listened, because now I heard. I don't know if it's true. Heard she's leaving you. Come on, kid. With all that on your head, you don't need to be in the ring with Lomachenko. I called for that fight. That's the fight you need to do. That's the fight you need to get back in the good graces. But I don't think you win that fight. But show me you got some cojones. But if you're not going to do it, go beat up on Ryan. By the way, I think he beats Ryan Garcia. I think Teofimo Lopez beats Ryan Garcia. But then again, a little bit of lateral movement, some speed. Ryan's really fast. Correction. That's a 50-50 fight. And I'd actually watch it. Bob Arum, get on the phone with Oscar De La Hoya. See if you can make that fight. The fakeover versus the faker. And what's brilliant about that is whoever wins that fight is still kind of like in limbo. Ryan beats Teo. It's like, all right, Teo already lost. He's not there mentally. There'll be a whole bunch of excuses for him. So what does Ryan do? I don't know. Make the case for yourself. Teo beats Ryan. It's like, so what? He was a faker anyway. But either way, somebody's going to cancel each other out, because somebody got to go. It's ridiculous, man. But let's push for this fight, because he don't want no Loma smoke. I know that. You ready to beat him already, right? So let me disarm you of the excuses. All right, we already beat Loma. Okay, go fight Ryan Garcia now. We know the Loma fight should be next, but go fight Ryan. Somebody cancel each other out before the next pandemic comes. There's another one coming. Whatever, man. Bronx on deck. Move!